Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are talking about a problem that the CFL is facing. So if you don't know what the CFL is, it stands for Canadian Football League, and it consists of teams BC Lions, Calgary Stampeders, Edmonton Eskimos, Saskatchewan Roughriders, Winnipeg Blue Bombers, Toronto Argonauts, Montreal Alouettes, and Ottawa Redblacks, and it was supposed to be getting an expansion team this year called the Atlantic Schooners that would play out of Halifax. Now here is the problem that COVID-19 is causing for this league. What's going on is basically with the NFL, their main marketing comes from TV rights. What they do is they sell TV, and that's where they get most of their money from. So they can afford, if they have to close the seats in the stadiums and not allow anybody in, because their main marketing tool is their television deals. So they'll be able to afford it if this virus affects their league and has to have the 2020-2021 season postponed for the NFL. However, there's a problem with the CFL. So already the CFL isn't as popular of a league, so it is already not getting as much fans into its building. It has about 3 or 4 teams who get a lot, and those are the Calgary Stampeders, Edmonton Eskimos, Saskatchewan Roughriders, and Winnipeg Blue Bombers. About those 4 teams are the only one, and some, maybe the Ottawa Redblacks, are the only ones that are really grossing a lot of money over their ticket sales. And so they're already not getting a very full capacity at their stadiums. The stadiums are also smaller. And here's the problem with the CFL. Unlike the NFL, because they're a smaller league, they don't get as much opportunities for TV deals and sponsorships on it. So all their main source of revenue is the ticket sales they get throughout the year. So if they have to reduce the crowd or close off the stadiums, they won't make their main source of income over the season, which can set the league back and honestly make them go bankrupt. And this also couldn't come at a worse time, as they are bringing an expansion franchise, the Atlantic Schooners, as I mentioned. We're supposed to bring them into the league this year. So a cancellation of the season, or even just reduced crowds or no crowds in the stadium, is going to cost the league plenty of money in a league that is already unstable. It's been around for a long time, the Canadian Football League. Our rules are older than the rules that the NFL plays. They have slightly different rules, and it seems like it's a pretty substantial league. However, it's just not going to be able to gross enough money over it, and with having to pay to help this new team get off the ground. Any league will have to do that. Most recent expansion in one of the big 4 sports leagues was Vegas Golden Knights in the NHL. You have to help them get off the ground a bit, and if they're not getting the money from those seat deals that they are selling, the league could very well go bankrupt, and we might lose CFL football, which is too bad, because it does go unnoticed a lot of the time, and it is a really good league for football. Like, if you enjoy football, this is a good league for you to watch, but unfortunately, no tickets, no main revenue. That's why the NFL can handle it, because all their TV deals, and the TV crews are obviously going to be allowed into the stadium even if no fans are. But CFL TV is like their second biggest revenue grosser, so it'll be a real struggle for them to get up and get the season started in the new league. And it's really unfortunate. I'm a fan of the CFL. They have great football, but I mean, they can't exactly do anything if the league doesn't open with fans. So I'm hoping that they'll have enough money to try and keep the league on its feet, but they could be behind in money for a long time, and we might be seeing plenty of cuts to the league that wouldn't normally be happening. So in this, we could very predictably could lose the league completely. So I'm hoping they have enough saved over because I really like watching Canadian football. I think it's a great sport. I watch it more than the NFL of it a lot, and I just really hope they can figure out a way to keep this under budget. I'm hoping that around the time the season I think should have started by now, or it should have been near preseason. I'm hoping they can figure out a option to help the league, and even if the league's canceled, I can't remember. They can figure out an option where they can get enough money to keep the league up and running, but obviously there's not much we can do. It's just a waiting game, and all we can do is hope. So that's just a quick briefing on what is currently wrong with the CFL. This new expansion franchise, all this stuff could send it into bankruptcy. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you are doing well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.